Good afternoon, and welcome back to a very laid-back year 47. My name is Alan, and today we're going to talk about how I had food poisoning yesterday. If I'm honest, I effectively got a little bit sad, and I have wanted to just eat my troubles away. But me being carnivore, I at least wanted to be somewhat uh, consistent. I fried up a steak, melted some butter, and I had some leftover red onion. Now, I was okay for the first few hours, um, and everything seemed to be okay, generally speaking, but after I went to bed, um, it's entirely possible that those red onions were bad, or maybe the meat was bad. I don't know. But I basically had a fever last night, as per my Hume band. I'll show you what it looks like over here. Some other signs that this might have been not a good thing. I definitely had some form of a blood glucose spike, and that'll be over here. But you know, when you have a blood glucose spike, it doesn't necessarily make you sick. I mean, we all have spikes in our blood sugar, and we don't get violently ill. But last night I literally was tossing and turning for the good part of a few hours, and I couldn't sleep. Um, and I just wasn't feeling so well. So how am I trying to solve it? I think I had some form of acid reflux along with my food poisoning. So I wish I thought of it earlier, but just now I just took a big teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, which, so interestingly enough, the issue with acid reflux disease is that your sphincter, which opens up your stomach to your esophagus, will close when it's more acidic because, well, you're digesting food. And because you're digesting food, your sphincter closes to protect your esophagus. Now, the issue with acid reflux is that that sphincter sometimes doesn't close if the pH of your stomach is not acidic enough, which the acidity of your stomach is what signals to that sphincter whether or not it should close. Well, last night it was not closed, and I definitely had those acidic feelings in my esophagus, and that was not fun. So, yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but for sure, I will probably. I mean, I don't think it was the meat. Um, the meat was a little rarer than it should have been, but still, it wasn't in any sort of way, I don't think, dangerous. Especially because it was in the air fryer for like a good 15 minutes at highest heat, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, I was looking up how people make pickled onions, and at least for these pickled onions, they may have put some sugar in it. Again, I don't know, but maybe there was something that was going on with the mix of the pickling juice that just didn't sit with me the right way, especially because I've had these onions before, and I thought as sort of a small side, they'd be okay. Well, well, I've learned my lesson. At least avoid that for the near future. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, I am taking a day off work because I felt awful and I could basically function properly for work. Yeah, that'll do it for this sick day of year 47. If you liked the video, please thumbs it up, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications to see more of this stuff. And now I am going to try and go back to sleep. Good tidings to you all. Change is possible. But first, I need to get better. Cheers.